XDC Australia. I got the man himself who runs all of Australia. Myles, what's up, buddy?
Thanks for having me. It's exciting times having all these customers together and talking about all the new products that we're on offer.
So you're putting on the XPEL conference here in Sydney, and we're out here at the Motorsports Park.
Yeah.
This is your first year or second year doing this?
This is our second year, but this is the first time we've done it on a larger scale.
Yeah.
The first year was pretty small.
And you've got how many people here today? Over 200?
Yeah, we got almost 200, yeah.
And this is incredible. So we have a little audience out here. We're doing little seminars. We got some people here from the States. How important is it to do an event like this for your customers?
I think it's super important because at the end of the day, XPEL as a brand and as a market leader, we need to talk about the amazing products that we offer, but more importantly, we need to learn from each other and have, we've got so many experts in our business, and for them to come and share their knowledge and people connect and communicate and make lifelong friends and,
Who are you, bro? Like,
who am I?
How the hell did you get this job?
I grew up in a tint shop.
Grew up in a tint shop?
Grew up in a tint shop.
Can you actually tint?
I can tint, but don't tell anyone. It's a secret. I definitely don't. I don't tint. I find it too monotonous. But I used to tint with my brother.
You probably did the back window from the front seat.
I
mean, your arms.
I was an expert on the back window, and my twin brother Boyd, he did the sides. And
I love it.
Yeah. We used to tint out of Mum's garage, and they were good times.
So how long you been tinting?
I started a little later than Boyd. I went to university and did all that stuff first, and he went straight into the old man's tint shop. So I probably started tinting, in '98. Somewhere around there.
Wow,
yeah.
That long?
Yeah.
No shit. How many stores do you have? Do you have one?
We only had the one. We used to do about 30 cars a day.
30 cars a day.
Yeah.
This dude right here, 30 cars a day.
Yeah.
And this is in 1998.
Yeah, we used to do all the dealership cars, very heavy on dealership.
Wow.
Not a ton of retail, but we used to turn them over, yeah.
I'm actually sitting here, okay, I want to know about you, bro.
Right,
I know you, but I don't know you. Like, I'm sitting here going, dude, you've been tinting since 1998.
Yeah.
So the thing is, compared to America and Australia, what seems to be the biggest difference between the U.S. and Australia as far as tinters go?
I mean, for us, I think that we have slight intricacies in terms of the techniques we use. I think that's probably more born out of the distance and the isolation, us as a country. So we don't have access to all the same resources. So people just had to make do, with what they had and what they had readily available around them. So I think we're quite a resourceful bunch that just have to get things done.
When's the first time you used a plotter?
Man, plotters were not a thing down here. Everything was hand cut.
Are they starting to get used?
Absolutely, and that's the beauty, I guess, about now being with XPEL and having all the patterns available in DAP and plotters. It speeds things up.
If you're a tint shop in Australia and you don't have a plotter, the guys that do buy plotters and they do embrace technology, they're going to grow at a much faster rate. Don't you agree?
Oh, absolutely. The guys that have embraced the plotter and they're minimising their wastage. There's much quicker to get cars ready, and also to upskill. We've got a labour shortage here, as most countries do with tinters. So to upskill their current employees to learn to tint with a plotter is just so much faster.
So when you say you have a labour issue, I didn't realize how close we were to Asia. And there seems to be a very big influx of Asian culture here.
Absolutely.
Like you're starting to see some of the Asian cars, you're starting to see BYD. And is it difficult for them to come here? And I'm only saying this because there's 1.3 billion people in China, and it seems like they have a hard time getting work. And could you get some of those people from other countries here? Is that a possibility?
I mean, there's definitely a process to go through to be approved to have people come over. But it's something that we're looking at right now because there's just not enough people. There's not enough skilled people, and I think prior to COVID it was much easier. But since COVID, a lot of the internationals, we're a very multicultural country, and a lot of them have gone home and not come back.
How long have you been with XPEL?
I've been 2.5 years now, just over 2.5 years. We bought the territory back off a distributor, and I was lucky enough to get put in charge.
And how long have you been working with your idiot brother?
You said he was an idiot, not me, but I won't disagree with you. Yeah, he's been with us three months now. And
3 months?
Yeah, only
Oh
3
my
months.
God.
And look, we've been, we worked together younger, and we went our separate paths, and it's nice to be back.
How big is the XPEL department? You have you, Claire, your brother,
We got
Tim.
we got 17 employees down here in Australia now. Which is, in 2.5 years, that's quite the growth.
So the thing is there must not be an HR department here.
That's actually an in-joke at our office, because we did share some crazy stories.
I'm sitting there like, you know what? If there was a little birdie camera up there, and here's the problem. By the time they find out, it's Saturday here.
Yeah.
In America, it's Friday.
There's no.
So by the time they find out, it'll be Monday.
I think I'm quite lucky. My wife was in HR, so I have in-house counsel, let's say.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
So how important is it to be back with your brother and be in the team and to see the things that you guys can do together? Because you have certain strengths, he has certain strengths, and I think him out in the field, he relates to a lot of the guys in the shops. He's like one of the guys, right?
Yeah,
when you guys in the locker room, he's one of the guys.
I mean, I don't hide the fact that he's the people person out of the two of us, and I'm the numbers guy. So, but it's nice. We were apart for a lot of years and walked different paths. But I think I describe it like we're yin and yang, right? We fit together.
The thing is, I'm getting chill bumps just looking at it, because I see his strengths, I see your strengths, and now I see a superpower.
Yeah.
Now I see absolutely a superpower. I see a nuclear bomb about to go off on XPEL, and I want to be a part of it. I want to come over here.
Yeah,
your energy over here is contagious. I mean, when I get around your brother and you, and I'm over here like amped up.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Your energy's great, and it's been like us coming back together after all these years. I'm sure that we both had some nerves about it, because we hadn't worked together closely for a long time. But it's been so smooth, and it's been.
What's a good revenue year last year on what XPEL did in this area? What is projections? Like, what do you think a good projection is?
Yeah, we did. I mean, we did 10 million last year.
Okay.
When I took over 2.5 years ago, we did 800,000. So it's been a really rapid, fast.
So you went
growth.
from 800,000 in sales to 10 million.
Yeah.
I'd say that's pretty freaking good.
Yeah, we did 800,000, 7 million, 10 million.
So you could do 20 million this year?
It'd be nice. Look, we're going to grow as fast as the market will allow, and be sensitive to the network we've built, and make sure we bring the right people in.
How do we just go kick everyone's ass?
We're doing it, bro. We're doing it. We're on the way. We're on the way. But I was very fortunate in the early days that I inherited a really, really highly skilled small network of XPEL dealers that are very loyal to the brand and help each other. And I've been sensitive to that, and I think over the last 2 years, all I've really done is given them more tools and more opportunity, and they've really embraced it.
So the training is coming on board. You're going to have a nice training facility.
Yeah, right now we're only training PPF where we are. I had a grand plan of staying in our current facility for 5 years, but it's not quite 3, and we've outgrown it. So that's a good problem to have. But we've just secured another facility where we're going to do a purpose-built training facility.
Perfect.
And we're going to train.
How much inventory would you say you have in stock? I mean, are you pretty good stocked up on all the products?
Yeah, we are. That's the one saving grace I think that our customers really embraced is once XPEL came here direct, all that inventory shortage issues that they're having previously goes away. So I'm very lucky. I get a lot of support back from the States and from head office, and we've on hand have minimum $1 million on hand.
So the people that are running shops, they're confident now.
Oh,
they say, "Oh, we're part of XPEL."
Yeah.
The confidence level is.
I mean, you've seen it and felt it here, right? In the last few days.
Confidence.
Yeah. We're
Well, I'm seeing pride.
Yeah.
I'm going, wow, we're now part of a team. XPEL, we're a publicly traded company. You have inventory. We've got strength. You've got your brother. You got Tim.
Yeah.
They're seeing, wow, okay, you guys are building a superpower, a team here. So they feel confident.
Yeah. I mean, and we've also, have Ratinder heading up our design team down in Adelaide, and he's just about to be promoted to the design manager for the whole of the APAC region. So. We're growing, and
it's incredible.
We've got the right people in place.
I love it.
We've got the right people.
Anyway, if you are a window tinter and you want to move to Australia, there's huge opportunities. So if you're not making enough money in America, you have to understand that $10,000 here is like $6,500. So when they start saying 10,000, you're going to make 100,000 here. It's like making 70,000.
There's worse places in the world to live than beautiful Sydney
You know,
Harbour.
I have not
Yeah.
seen anything but beautifulness here and great people, and it's just incredible how happy the culture is.
Yeah.
Everyone here, there's no bad attitudes. You know, in America, you'd be like, you know, it's bad. I don't see that here.
No, we all support each other, and
Yeah, everybody's a mate.
Yeah,
hey mate.
everybody's a mate.
I walk into. It's like I'm from South, right?
Yeah,
in
yeah.
North Carolina, and we walk in and go, "Howdy, how you doing, man? How was your day?" Right? We
Yeah,
talk to people,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
You walk into the freaking. It doesn't matter if you're working in the hotel, Starbucks, or wherever. It goes, "Hey mate,
Hey,
I'm
mate."
sitting in line with somebody, and 3 fucking people say, "Hey mate."
Well,
like you don't see
yeah.
that shit in New York City.
Everyone's a mate here. Everyone's a mate, and we're you know, look, we're really blessed that you were able to come down, and we created this opportunity to
Thank
get
you for
everyone
having
together.
me, man.
And
I'm very
I
blessed.
mean,
Thank you so much for having me.
The feedback's been amazing, and just to hear, you know, you're such a inspirational coach and talker that, you know, they've really embraced that.
Man, I
They've
just
really
love
embraced
people,
that.
man.
Yeah,
I want to be in
shows,
the. You know, the thing is, man, I played the game for my entire life, and any coach that played the game, they still want to play the game. I just can't play the game. And you know, there's 4 quarters, you know, in football, right? Or
Yep.
in rugby, there's what, 2 halves?
Yep.
Give me 1 half.
Yeah.
But you're going to sit my ass down for the second half because that's it. I'm going to give you all I got.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when you get older, you know, I want to get the same success, but I want to do it from the sidelines.
Yep.
And then when I see the players that I coached and I helped and I see them win,
Yeah.
I'm winning too.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm exactly the same. I love to grow teams, build teams, put people in places to give them opportunity to watch them grow. And, you know, over the last 2.5 years, I felt like I've done a pretty good job of that.
Everybody just needs a little push.
Yeah.
Just that little
Yeah,
push,
yeah.
right? Here's the water, go swim.
Yep.
You know, if you need a life jacket, I'll throw it to you in a little bit.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, I think if you're not feeling a little uncomfortable, you're not learning. You're
not gonna grow.
No, you got to learn and grow.
XPEL, Sydney, Australia, Myles, and his brother will be on in a little bit. Let's go eat some lunch. We've got some windshield protection film competition coming up, and we've got our products over here. We've got a nice boat that we were in yesterday with Ryan Townsley.
Yep.
I am absolutely amazed at how much opportunity there is for boats. But you know what? We'll talk about that later. Let's
right,
go
man.
eat.
Awesome.
All right,
Let's
my
do
man.
it.
See you, brother. Thanks.